We live? Well, let's do it. DEG. Granddaughter. 430 in the building. Yeah. Big game, we talk that. Made a path, we walk that. Skills max, streets got a bag, that's a real win. Never lost that, this dead end gaming. You know how we do. BZ and the granddad. That's player one, that's player two. News, we gon' talk about it. Review, we gon' talk about it. PlayStation, Xbox, Nintendo, we gon' talk about it. Can't forget that PC. Best around this web B. Special guest from 9/11 right up out that family tree. We got it. Sonic's traveling real fast. Leveled up, but we the final boss. So else to go with this podcast. It's dead end gaming. Finna hit the mark. On point like the sharpest dart. If you tuned in, just know you smart. Press start.
What up, though? You are listening to another episode of Dead End Gaming. Of course, I am your host, BZ430. Episode 227, part 2. Of course, still here with me. The not more of a special guest, but like the extended fam guest, filling in for Granddad Willie. Got Isaiah Mountain. What up, Isaiah?
Going on? Happy to be here.
What's up? So
we out here.
We out here, man. So this part 2, since I was thinking about this, I was like, man, yeah, we are definitely getting ready to embark in a new generation system of Nintendo Switch 2, which is dropping this summer. Are you getting it day one? Are you getting a Nintendo Switch day one, or you gonna wait, or what?
I think I am. I was thinking about it when they first got announced. I was like, I don't know, maybe, but yeah, I think I am, bro. I'm excited.
Yeah,
it's been a long time coming.
It's been a long time coming. I was kind of like, if they either got Zelda or Metroid dropping with it day one, I'ma get it. If not, I'ma wait. And then when I saw the list of the when I saw that they was coming out with when I saw they was coming out with it, I was like, oh man. I said, damn. I said, I guess I'm gonna get it. I guess I'm gonna buy it. So yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead.
Like when the Switch first came out, I was barely in high school, and now when this one's about to come out, I'm about to start having to pay for my own health care. Like
grown man stuff, bro.
It's been a long time, bro.
Grown man stuff.
I think like with the PS5 and Xbox, like they're pretty close together, but this one, yeah, it's long overdue.
Yeah, man. Prime was what's up, Serena? Oh snap! Look who up in here, Miss Toxic herself. How you doing? But yeah, I forgot what I was about to say. She made me lose my train of thought. But yeah, that's what I was about to say. Yeah, when I saw Metroid, I was like, yep, because Metroid is another one that kind of got me, like how Zelda keeps me in a chokehold throughout the decades. Metroid is another one that keeps me in a chokehold for decades. So yeah, that's another one. So when I saw that they was releasing the new Metroid, I was like, damn, I guess I'm gonna try to get this game day one. Let me ask you this: do you think they're gonna keep this whole bot stuff under control, or you think they're gonna kind of have it like? Because I feel like the origin of somebody made a good point of why PlayStations was so hard to get. Of course, we was in a pandemic and all that stuff. But do you think now that we kind of out of that? Now that it seems like everything is back to normal, you think it's going to be really tough to get this, like pre-order this online or anything?
Nah, it's probably worse. I mean, now we can like actually go into the store.
Okay, so you think it's going to be...
we won't have the PS5 issue no more.
Yeah.
But in terms of like getting it online, yeah, it's probably going to be worse. I mean, I don't know how AI would do with the with bots and stuff like that, but if getting records and getting sneakers is still bad, I think getting consoles is still gonna be bad too, because when the 30th anniversary came out, that was bad.
That was bad.
I don't know if you tried to get one, but yeah, it was bad.
Yeah,
I was lucky enough to get the controller.
I've heard stories about it. I heard it was bad. Like it was really, really bad. So all right, man. So I guess did you put yours in order, or you just kind of like just list them?
Yeah, I put mine in order. I don't know how you want to do it. But
Yeah, we can start from 10. We just start from 10. We just go back.
is it gonna be like back and forth like how y'all did it with?
Yeah. So like
game of the year.
Yep. So you do your 10, I do my 10. You do your 9. So like that. So I start off. So at number 10, my number 10, and mind you, these are like our favorite. This is just kind of like, this is my favorite games. I'm not really doing an objective list per se, just kind of doing my favorite games since I've had the Switch that I've enjoyed playing. So this one at number 10, shout out to Majestic Madness, because I played this game with her a lot at one point. Splatoon 3. Splatoon 3 is number 10 on my favorite Switch games. Oh, the original Switch games. Splatoon 3. What you got?
That game was fun.
Yeah, it was. I mean, it's definitely.
I've always wanted to play it, but I never got around to it.
It's definitely. I mean, it's one of those games that is made to play co-op. It's made to play with friends and made to play with the homies. Like, I can't see myself going in there with randoms and having fun. Like, it's that game is definitely fun playing with the homies. So Splatoon 3 for me.
Speaking of playing with the homies, this game, when it first came out.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we were just talking about it earlier, kind of a spoiler alert if you listen to part 1. But my number 10 is Super Smash Bros. Ultimate.
Wow.
I mean,
that's number 10.
What is it? I mean, it's kind of low. I mean, I'm also not really that good at fighting games. So
okay.
That's why I have it low. And then you're kind of gonna wild out on my number 9. But this, It was fun when it came out. I played it for like a good year. Obviously, I didn't play when it got like all the other characters and stuff like that, because other games came out. But that's my number 10.
It's a great game. What was your character? Was it a character on there you liked to play the most on there that you can remember?
Probably like I can't remember if I can't remember which Pokemon were on there, but I probably just played like just Mario, to be honest.
Okay.
I just kept it,
Gotcha.
I mainly played the 3DS one.
Okay. I'm curious to hear what's your 9 then. Since you said I'm gonna be bugging out with your number 9. What is your number 9?
All right. The only reason I have it so low is because I haven't beaten the game.
Okay.
But I feel like I still should put it on the list, because when it came out, I played it.
You played it like crazy.
And I still have some progress in the game.
I think I know where you're going. Go ahead.
But I still think it deserves to be top 10. I know for other people it's probably number 1. But my number 9, Legend of Zelda: Breath of the Wild.
Okay, I knew it. I had a feeling when you start. Once I beat
the game, it's probably gonna be top 3.
When you say you didn't finish it, I already knew where you was going, because it's like we talked about Elden Ring. It can be an overwhelming game for someone that's really not super used to open worlds or not extensive open worlds like that game. So I know where you was going with it.
But that game is also like way ahead of its time. So I gotta objectively give it its props.
Man, I'm telling you, those games in Elden Ring to me set a new standard for open world games. They set a new bar for open world games. All right, so that's your number 9. I'm not mad at that. At my number 9, I feel like this game. Again, I think I'm a shout out to the community. When somebody put me on this game, either in my Discord or either in Undead and Gaming Discord in the chat or something at some point. I think when I was talking about buying some more Nintendo Switch games, and they hit me with this one. But this one, Astral Chain. Have you played that one before? Have you played Astral Chain? I think I
remember when you were first talking about it. In the early episodes.
Yeah.
I mean, it did look fun, but I never got around to playing.
Yeah, that man, shout out, like I said, shout out to the community, because y'all definitely put me up on that one, because I was definitely trying to look for some more games to cop, and they was like, oh man, you need to play, like, I hate I forgot who mentioned it to me about this game. I wanted to shout them out, but yeah, they was like, yo, you need to play this game. They were like, I think you enjoy it. So that's what's up, man. I'm glad when I get good recommendations from games from people from the community that that feels like they know me pretty well and they can recommend me a game and I enjoy it, man. That's always dope, man. That's damn near almost better than recommending me like a good album almost. You know what I'm saying? Like you tell me to cop a game and I like it. Oh yeah, that's a winner in my book. So yeah. Yes, maybe Zero Sense. I feel maybe, but
I can't remember who it was.
Yeah, but yeah, they was telling me to cop this bad boy, man. It probably was Zero, because I know he play on the Switch a lot. He be on
Didn't
the
Eric
Switch
play
heavy.
that game too, or am I tripping?
Probably. I'm not sure too, but yeah, Cyril definitely played this Switch a lot. So my number 8. Yeah, I had the squeezes on there. I feel like you cannot make a top 10 Switch game and not have this anywhere ranked, rather if it's number 10 or number 1, is Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. Is my number 8. You know, pretty much a continuation from the Mario Kart on the Wii. Was it the Wii or the Wii U, which was part 8?
I think there was one on the Wii U.
So okay, so yeah, but yeah,
the Mario Kart Wii was also ahead of its time with the wheel.
It sure was. That was definitely ahead of its time. But yeah, Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, you know, and the fact that they still, what was that, last year? They still added like they gave us like almost 12 additional tracks on this bad boy.
There's so many tracks on that game.
Yeah, I want to say last year, early last year, they gave us some more tracks on there. But yeah, they were still servicing this game, which was crazy, and which is why it was still regular price. You would think at this point, this game has been out for so long, you can go in and buy it for like, $19, $25. Nope.
Bro, but you know Nintendo, that's all their games,
man,
bro.
they gonna be like, they might hit us with like a little $5 sale or a $10 sale during Black Friday, but that's it.
They love the $5 sales.
Yeah,
man.
yeah.
They love that 5%
game,
off.
Look, the game be regular price $60, but on Black Friday it's $54.99. You be like, damn, really? Like, they don't never break the price. So what's your number 8?
So my number 8, I mean, I love this game in general, pretty much on like any platform it's on. I also think it's one of the greatest games ever made. But my number 8 is Minecraft for Nintendo Switch. I think they actually ported it really well compared to the Vita one's good.
Mm-hmm.
I think they put it on the 3DS. That one's good too. But I think the way it's able to run on the Switch and being able to play it offline and also like being able to join servers and like kind of do like multi-platform stuff is surreal. So sometimes I just pull out. I have like the mini Switch or whatever. So sometimes I just pull it out and just start playing Minecraft just randomly. Start playing it for hours. I mean, it's still kind of weird with the controls, but
dang, Minecraft is like
game.
that.
Minecraft's a great game. I mean, I don't know if you ever played it. I don't think you have, but yeah, that is a great game.
Yeah, I mean, my nephew played it when he was a little younger, but I mean, he don't touch that game no more. But damn, it's like that.
You also got to understand, when that game came out, I was like 10. So that was like mind blowing.
Okay, so it pulls in your nostalgia.
Yeah, I have like a nostalgia factor to that game.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that, man. Yeah, let the nostalgia strings pull on you, bro. Ain't nothing wrong with that. I'm not mad at that. All right, so what's your number 7?
Yeah, so my number 7 is also your number 8. But you said,
you can't.
It's got to be on.
It got to be on your list.
Yeah, Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, bro.
Got to be on your list,
bro.
Let me ask you this: does this Mario Kart surpass? Did you play Mario Kart for 64?
Yeah, I've played all of them.
You played it. So do you have like a favorite Mario Kart? What's your favorite Mario Kart?
I don't know. It's between this and Mario Kart Wii.
Okay, so you like the Wii.
Because Mario Kart Wii, I remember when that came out, I was just like, wow. And then Mario Kart DS was top tier as well.
Okay.
But yeah, Mario Kart Wii, when you introduced the wheel, and it was just like, bro, man. Like, I've never experienced.
You put your controller
like
inside of it. You put your controller inside of it, and then you pretty much, and it was pretty. It wasn't like super sensitive or not sensitive enough. It was just right. I remember my sister
Wii
had
is still ahead of its time to this day.
Yeah.
Like Xbox and PlayStation
tried to do that,
and they still couldn't even touch what the Wii does.
Because Xbox had the Xbox Connect, and then the PlayStation had the PlayStation Move. Yeah,
they're. I mean, I didn't really get to play the Move that much, but the Connect, bro, the tracking is ass.
It is.
Like, it is not good, bro.
No, man, Nintendo. Yeah, Wii was definitely ahead of its time with that one. The bowling,
Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, bro. Like the fact that you can like just pull the Joy-Con out and just start playing it like that. Like we used to like just bring the Switch to like school,
yep.
and then we would just play. Like, I mean, I don't know. That's why you got to give Nintendo credit when credit's due. Like, they really just make some of the craziest things that we just like would never be able to think of,
and be so innovative with it too. It just
Yeah.
Some of
and
the
like
things-
still like the people are gonna be playing the Switch 10 years from now.
Mm-hmm. Because the fact
Still,
that
like
you made a game that you can literally play either in your home or you can just pop it out and take. Like, who would have thought of that shit? Like, you just pop it out, and just take it with you, bro.
yeah, this is like some Back to the Future like stuff right here that
Yeah.
like really like no one would have ever thought of, and they just make it, and it's like still 10 years. Like people have been wanting the Switch too, but like they could have went another 5 years.
Mm-hmm. They could
and
have.
people are still gonna buy it.
Yep. All right, so my number
What's your
7.
number 7?
My number 7. Of course, I talked about this game being one of my all-time favorites, Metroid Dread. Metroid Dread, which I cannot wait to play the new Metroid Prime 4 is dropping with the new Switch. But yeah, Metroid Dread, definitely another one that I really, really enjoy playing a lot. A whole lot. I even copped Metroid Prime the remastered version, which is the Nintendo.
Really? I never played
GameCube.
Metroid.
Yeah, it was I think it originally came out on GameCube, and then they remastered it for this one. But I'm not gonna count that one because that's still kind of like the same game almost. Not the same game as Metroid Dread though, but Dread was dope. Dread was fucking dope as fuck. I don't know if you got a chance to play Dread, but yeah, man.
Yeah, no, I've never played any Metroid game ever.
Man, yeah, if you get a chance, I mean, I'm not gonna say start with Nintendo. Maybe start with Metroid Prime. I would say Prime is a good starting point for you. I think that would be a good starting point because those games are aging pretty damn good. But I ain't gonna say play the Nintendo one. That's too damn. You're gonna be like, bro, what the fuck is this? But yeah, Metroid Dread is my number 7. At my number 6, I'm only putting even though I played this, I've been playing this game more on PlayStation, but I originally started playing this game on the Switch, and that's Hades. Hades.
I had a feeling you were about to say that.
Hades. Hades is definitely one where, and you know what's funny? I still haven't completed the game. I had got to the final boss, and I died. And let me tell you, coming out that damn...
You got to start over in that game, right?
Yes, I was saying. I got all the way to the boss. I got to the final boss, and I died. And coming up that blood again, that puddle of blood after you die, so demoralized. I was just like, I can't play this again. I cannot. That was so hurtful because I was kicking ass. I had a good run, and I got all the way to the damn final boss. I got to Hades himself. And I died, and it wasn't really a super close fight, but I was doing some damage, and he killed me, and I came up off
that type of stuff. That's what makes you get off the game for a couple months,
bro. And that's what happened when I died, and I came up off that out, and I was in that blood at the beginning. I was like, because typically. Sometimes when I'm playing Hades and I'll be like, okay, no, this is a bad run. I die. I come back and play it again. As soon as I die, I run it back again. Like, okay, no, that was a horrible run. I was, I lost my life too much in this such and such fight or whatever. But then it was that one fight. I was whooping all the bosses. I didn't die not once on the bosses. Got to the damn man. Oh, and when I died, I came up off that blood. I was just like, fuck this damn game. And I haven't touched it since then. But it's still an amazing game though. It's an amazing game. I wonder when part 2 coming out. I feel like is part 2 already out in Steam?
Yeah, it's been out on Steam for at least over a year.
Like the full game, or
like that.
Or just
I can check right now, but I'm pretty sure it's still in early access.
Okay, because I was wondering when the full game of that was gonna drop.
Yeah, it's still early access, but it came out. Yeah, it's about to be a year, May 6, 2024.
Okay, all right, so
but it still has very positive reviews.
Okay. All right. Well, that's my number 6, man. What's your 6?
So my number 6, kind of keeping on with the theme in my top 10, but my number 6 is New Super Mario Bros. U Deluxe. Just Nintendo, bro. They cook with these games, what they do, bro. Like I feel like they're like very consistent with Mario and their first. What's the term? Like first party or.
Yeah,
basically like
platformers. They first party platformers.
Yeah.
I got you.
They very rarely miss when it comes to Mario games. Like to me personally, like I've been playing since the Super Nintendo, well, I kind of went back, but like I've been playing really since the DS. But I used to have a Super Nintendo when I was real young, so I played like the original
with Yoshi when Yoshi first got introduced. Yeah.
like,
Okay,
those games are
okay.
I love Mario, bro. Like they're great games, and I think coming off of the Wii versions and then going into the Wii U version, like yeah, and I think there's like 160 levels on there, which is wild because I think it comes with the Luigi U as well. So it's just like so much content. I feel like that's why they don't bring their games down, because there's so much content within their games.
Yeah, it is. No, you're right.
But yeah, that's
right.
my number 6. What about you?
My 6 was Hades. What's your 5?
My bad.
No,
okay.
You good. What's your 5?
It kind of confuses me when we're going back and forth.
Oh, so no, it's all
my number 5, right?
Yeah, it's number 5. Yep.
Okay. So my number 5 is Pokemon Scarlet and Violet.
Another Pokemon game.
Violet specifically, because that's the one I played.
Okay.
Now this game a little bit worse. I don't know if you know much about kind of the Pokemon fan base or whatever, but yeah, this game is also an open world Pokemon game, and it was really bad when it came out. It was really buggy.
Really,
people don't like the way it looks graphically, so it kind of just got swept under the rug. Me, I'm coming off of the DS games, so I'm just this is wild. It's kind of I don't even know. It's like Pokemon, but Hogwarts Legacy. You're in a school, and then you can roam around this huge board, gigantic, bro. It is wild, and it looks good to me, or it looks good on the OLED. So I mean, I feel like that's why I deserve to be on number 5, because I think just the game was ahead of its time. I don't know if they've done a lot of updates since when it first came out when I played it, but yeah, I love that game. I think it's definitely up there with some of the best Pokemon games.
Damn. Okay, that's your second Pokemon game in your list. All right. My number 5, though, I still haven't finished this game. I'm like a little bit more than halfway through this game, but I have to put this on here because this is a fucking amazing game. Bayonetta 2. I feel like if I was to finish this and finish part 3, I would probably have both of those games on this list. But because I didn't I haven't even started 3 yet, and I purchased that game too. But I'm a little halfway. I finished Bayonetta 1, and I'm halfway through Bayonetta 2. But I have to put this one on here, man. Bayonetta 2 is definitely in the top 5 for me as far as games, because it's the type of games that I F with. I like, this game, Devils May Cry, Stellar Blade, Nier Automata, it's right up that alley. So yeah, man, this one, I had to put it in there.
You've been playing that game for a minute. I forgot that you were playing that game.
Yes, because it's a backlog. It's backlog. So yeah, I definitely need to finish this one, because I'm out here buying games and not even freaking playing them. So the fact that I had brought this one in part 3 at the same time, because when I started part 1, I was like, oh yeah, because that was my first time even diving into Bayonetta when I played part 1, and I was just like, oh yeah, I like this game. So I went ahead and purchased part 2 and 3 just off rip, and here I am, haven't even finished them or none yet. But yeah, Bayonetta is a 5 for me. At my number 4, I feel like I gotta make this game. When I was playing Astrobot, I was saying this game is pretty much Astrobot is pretty much this game, but just on steroids, damn near, for me. And that's Super Mario Odyssey at my number 4. Super Mario Odyssey is fucking wild, bro. That is a fucking dope ass game, bro. It definitely, I can definitely see where Astrobot got a lot of his inspiration from. This Astrobot game got a lot of his inspiration from being a platformer. We were saying this. This is PlayStation this is their new go-to, their new mascot. When we get the new PlayStation 6, they better have a new Astrobot game coming out day 1 with that bad boy. So yeah, but Super Mario Odyssey, dope. It's like I said, I see where Astrobot gets inspiration from, because they have so many different boards, so many different change of levels, and the whole open world type of Mario game that we got. Yeah, that shit was dope. That 3D world, dope. So I had to put this game on my top 10 because shit is amazing. So where you at with your number 4?
Okay. Yeah, before I get to my number 4, I forgot to mention earlier that apparently they're gonna drop an Astro Bot themed like PlayStation.
Really? Like PS5
so like,
or
probably like a PS5 Pro.
I can see that.
So yeah, I forgot to mention that earlier. But my number 4, if you know, you know.
Uh-oh.
This is one of those games where you just had to be there.
Uh-oh.
This is definitely the upper echelon, like peak COVID games. I think Tyler was on this game too, but
I know you about to say.
Number 4 is Animal Crossing New Horizons. I mean, bro.
So you was on that tough too.
That was a peak COVID game. Like
it really was.
They knew what they were doing, dropping that game during COVID.
It came out in the perfect time. It felt like that game for, like you said, you mentioned COVID. A lot of people, Tyler. I mean, it was a lot of other people I know that was like, man, I'm on this Animal Crossing like so tough. Like it was the perfect game, the perfect. If you want to stay isolated from everybody and don't got nothing else to do, play Animal Crossing. Like, yeah. They released that game.
I never really played Animal Crossing that much up until that one, but like that game was just like, it scratched that itch. If, like people were depressed or like alone during COVID and stuff like that. Like it just and then you could like go to other people's islands and stuff. Like it was a great game. Bro.
It almost felt like if we didn't have COVID, that game would have still hit the way it hit. Almost. It felt like it was made.
It would have been swept.
Yeah, it felt like it was made. It came out right at the perfect time during COVID. Like it was made for COVID times. It feels that's what it feels like. It felt like that game was made for COVID times. And if it was a game that we never had COVID, like you said, it probably just would have been like, oh, here today, gone tomorrow type of game. All right, so now we entering our top 3 now. So what's your 3? What's the third?
So my number 3, kind of similar with the Mario Kart 8 situation, but yeah, my number 3, one of the greatest games of all time. It took me a minute to beat it. But Super Mario Odyssey, bro.
Okay, so you agree.
that game is bruh. Mind blowing.
Like, man, I'm telling you. And I told my other homie who he has a Switch. He just recently got a Switch. Like I think I want to say last year or the year before last. And when he was playing Astro Bot, I was like, bruh, you think, because he was like, man, I fucking love this Astro Bot. He was like, man, I feel like a little kid again. And I was like, I do too. But I was like, bruh, I was like, play Mario Odyssey. I was like, you can see why Astro Bot hits so good. It got a lot of inspiration from Super Mario Odyssey. So I agree.
Yeah, I gotta play Astro Bot, but
play, you'll love it. I mean,
the boards,
yes,
the boards on Odyssey, bro. I mean, it's
no, Astro Bot got some boards too, bro. Like they got some.
I gotta get on that game.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Get on that. Now that what you were saying, comparing it to Odyssey. Oh yeah. I gotta get on.
You can see the inspiration, bro. You can definitely see. Whoever was making Astro Bot was like, oh yeah, I wanna take and see I wanna take what Mario Odyssey's doing and do my own thing with, like, yeah, I can see it. You can see it. So yeah, you're
like, I would say if you're gonna buy a Switch, or like if anyone's trying to buy a Switch, I feel like that is the one game you gotta buy first.
Is Mario Odyssey.
It's either that or Breath of the Wild.
Not mad at that.
One of those two games, bro. You have to, it is a must play.
I am not mad at it. I'm not mad at you having Mario Odyssey. I was wondering if you was gonna have Mario Odyssey on your list. I'm not mad at it. All right, so entering my top 3. So at number 3, just like Hades, I played this game first on the Switch. Played it. I loved it so damn much. I played it again on PlayStation. So that just shows you how much I love this fucking game. Hollow Knight, one of my probably top 3 or top 5 Metrovania type games that I've ever played. But this shit, like, this game is up there with Ori and the Will of the Wisp for me. Like Hollow Knight, I fucking love. Yes, I fucking love Hollow Knight, bruh. So, but yeah, I started playing this game on Switch. Damn game was so good. I played it on PlayStation. I played it all over again on PlayStation. Didn't even care because it was like on sale on PlayStation. I think it was like it was like I think $10, $9.99 on PlayStation. I was like, oh shit, let me buy this or whatever. So And of course, because PlayStation is a little bit more powerful machine, it definitely plays a little better. It plays a little bit, plays a little bit more, plays a little bit better on PlayStation opposed to on the Switch. It's kind of the same way with Hades too. I was noticing that when I was playing Hades on PlayStation, I was like, okay, yeah, this shit playing a whole lot better on here than on the Switch. But it's because it is a more powerful system. But yeah, man, Hollow Knight, my number 3, bro. It would have been it almost made number 2. It almost was number 2 on my list. But at number 2, to be honest with you, I think these next 2 games are probably gonna be no surprise for all y'all. I'm pretty sure.
I was thinking about it. I was like, what is this number 1?
I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure everyone.
I know your number 1.
I'm pretty sure everyone can guess my 2 and 1s. But my number 2 is Legend of Zelda: Breath of the Wild at number 2 for my favorite Switch game. So I'm pretty sure that's shocker. Spoiler alert, I'm pretty sure that's a shocker to a lot of people, but yes, Legend of Zelda. Like I said, it almost got beat. I almost had Breath of the Wild at 3 and Hollow Knight at 2. I know that'll definitely surprise a lot of people. But yeah, Breath of the Wild, man. Number 2. Easily.
Understandable, I thought it was gonna be 1, but
easily.
Yeah, no, understandable. I remember the days when you were like kind of like wanting to buy a Switch, and then you like finally gave in to buy the Switch, and then like kind of talking about you playing that game.
Once Breath of the Wild came out, that's all I was waiting for was a new Zelda game. I was like, I just want a new Zelda game. I want a new Zelda game, and they gave me a new Zelda game. I was like, yeah, okay, I'm gonna get it. Let me stop playing around. I'm gonna get it. Yeah, man, Breath of the Wild, just Jesus Christ, that game so fucking amazing.
So my number 2, kind of similar. What up, J Triplet? So my number 2 is kind of a similar situation with Breath of the Wild, like you waiting for it. I was waiting on a mainline game for this series for a while. They kind of dropped like a game like the mainline games. And then they kind of dropped the mainline game, and I kind of skipped it. I need to go back to it. But when they announced this remaster, I was like, say less. Like, I'm buying it day 1. Don't care. So my number 2 is Pokemon Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl.
A third Pokemon game. Wow.
I think did I do 3? I thought I only did 2. Yeah, I only did 2.
No, I thought you named one like... I thought you were number 8.
I think you remember when I brought up Pokemon during Smash.
Gotcha. Never mind. Gotcha.
Yeah, because I was like, did I put 3, bro? That's kind of. I know I put a lot of Mario. I put a lot of Mario games on here, but yeah, Brilliant Diamond. That's a DS game. So when they ported it to the Switch, like I was just like so excited. I couldn't wait to play, and I think it is a really good port. That's kind of what they usually do with those games. They like kind of have the original game, then like they wait until the new console comes out, and they'll just port the game, kind of like add a different name to it. But yeah, I had to put that on my number 2. It's definitely one of my favorite Pokemon games. Definitely top 5 for sure. For sure.
All right, so
this is
what's your number 1? This is it.
Number 1. What's this one? It's not really a cheat. It's not really a cheat.
Okay.
But I have to add this on here. Once again, going with the theme with my top 10.
Okay.
I have to add this on here because it has one of the greatest games ever made. I know I've been using that term a lot this entire podcast, but, I just have to. But if you know, you know. My number 1, Super Mario 3D All-Stars.
Yep.
Bro, when they announced that they were gonna port these games onto there, I had to buy it immediately. You can't even buy it anymore. Like, you have to like get it off a resale, and that's like $80-$90, somewhere around there. But yeah, like Super Mario 64, bro. Super Mario Galaxy, bro. Sunshine, bro. Come on now. Like, these games are top tier. They're top tier, bro. I love these games. I love Mario games. I haven't played Wonder yet, but like, I'm probably gonna keep buying Nintendo consoles as long as they keep making these games. Like this is my Zelda. I'm gonna keep playing Mario games.
Yeah.
Like, But yeah, like if you haven't played, I mean, I'm assuming you've played at least 64, right?
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Like if anyone hasn't played these 3 games, or if not one of them, like these are games you have to play. You have to at least play Super Mario 64. Like that game is still way ahead of its time to this day.
And just think
I love that game.
That was like what, 90, 98, 97, 98? Jesus Christ.
Before I was born.
That's just
before
crazy.
I was born, but I love that game.
That's crazy. That is wild. That is so wild.
I'm sure the chat knows, but let's go on with your number one.
Number one. I mean, like when they made Breath of the Wild, I was just like, what else? It's kind of like what I think with Smash Brothers Ultimate. It's like, what else can Nintendo do now with another Smash Brothers? How they gonna outdo that Smash Brothers Ultimate? And I felt that way with Zelda Breath of the Wild. I was like, what can they do with this? And they did it with Tears of the Kingdom, bruh. I was like, oh, they did it. I was like, they did it. Now I know some people would prefer Breath of the Wild over Tears of the Kingdom, and I won't look at you like you're crazy or anything like that. I won't even trip. I'll be like, well, shit, that's a fucking amazing game too. That started the bar. That started the bar. They set the bar, and then Tears of the Kingdom just took that shit and was like, oh, we about to take this shit even further. And yeah, they made a better game, in my opinion. Tears of the Kingdom.
It's really hard to do sequels, bro.
It's especially off of a game that was a really big game like that was detailed game like Breath of the Wild. I was like, okay, they didn't hit their ceiling with the Zelda games. They can't go better than this. And there was no way. And I was really taken aback that I was like, oh my God, they really. Like when I finally finished, man, I put like over 1,000 hours in this game. When I finally finished this game, I was just like, bro, they really did something special with this damn Zelda game. I can't believe that they made a Zelda game better than Breath of the Wild. Like these, and you know, it's previous Zelda games that I love deep to my heart. That even nostalgia can't pull me away from these 2 Zelda games. Recent Zelda games to me are the best Zelda games. Like Tears of the Kingdom and Breath of the Wild are 1 and 2. Like they are easily 1 and 2. You know what I'm saying? I know you got, you know, that Ocarina of Time was my number 1 for a good minute until Breath of the Wild came out. That was my number 1 for a good minute. My number 1 favorite Zelda game until Breath of the Wild came out. Breath of the Wild came out, I was like, oh, that is second. Tears of the Kingdom came out, oh, it's third now. Like it's bruh. Yeah. That's why I know people not surprised that my 2 number 1 and 2 are Zelda games. The Zelda games that pretty much, yeah. Zelda games, the main console games are really are some of the main reasons why I buy Nintendo systems. Like it's damn near pretty much been that way since the beginning of the time. Since the gold cartridge, bro. Since I had the gold cartridge, the Legend of Zelda gold cartridge, bro. Since then, like, yeah, Zelda's been like one of my all-time favorite game series, bro. So Tears of the Kingdom, Breath of the Wild is my number 1, man. So, okay, real quick, I'm gonna go through my list real quick. We're gonna go through the list for the people real quick. I'm gonna start at 10 and go back up to 1, and then you can say yours real quick. So at number 10, for people that missed it out, that's just getting here or just listening. Number 10, I got Splatoon 3. At number 9, I got Astro Chain. Number 8, Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. Number 7, Metroid Dread. Number 6, Hades. Number 5, Bayonetta 2. At number 4, Super Mario Odyssey. At number 3, Hollow Knight. Number 2, Zelda Breath of the Wild. And number 1, Zelda Tears of the Kingdom. Go over your 10 real quick.
All right. Yeah, my number 10 is Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. Number 9, Zelda Breath of the Wild. 8, Minecraft for the Switch. 7, Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. 6, New Super Mario Bros. U Deluxe. 5, Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. 4, Animal Crossing New Horizons. 3, Super Mario Odyssey. 2, Pokemon Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl. And number 1, Super Mario 3D All-Stars.
It's good. That's a good list. That's a good list. I'm not mad at it. I'm curious what Granddad's list would be. I wonder what his list would be. I should ask him.
Yeah, when he comes back, bro, you gotta ask.
Yeah, I gotta like, yo, man, just shoot me a top 10 and we can just briefly go over it in the next podcast episode. But oh man, that was dope. That was fun. I love doing list video. I love doing list stuff. Whenever we do a list stuff, I'm glad I thought to come up with this because I was like, man, what can we do for the second half of the show? I'm like, oh, wait a minute, since the original Switch is coming to an end and we getting ready for part 2. You know what I'm saying? Let's go ahead and go over our favorite games for the original Switch. So. But yeah, I'm trying to see if there's anybody in here that's in the pod question. If you got a question, pop in the pod question queue. Let me check the question channel, see if anybody left any questions. If not, we can wrap it up. There we go. Here he is. I'm about to let him in. Christian, he's up in here. Hold on, let's bring Christian up in here. All right, Christian, you up in here, Christian?
Going on.
I think he's. Is he in here? Nope. Yeah, there you go. What's up? What up? What's good with you, brother?
I didn't even know I jumped in the pod question. But hey, what's up, y'all? How you doing today?
What's going on, man? How you doing?
I am doing good. Just out here making money.
Oh, you at work?
I'm always at work.
Man.
I never get a Tuesday off. Shoot, that's why I can't never join y'all on gaming night.
Hey, that's what's up, man. I'm glad we can help you get through your work day, bro. Your work evening. I'm glad we can, man. Glad we can help. What you got for us, Christian?
So, I'm just gonna state the obvious right here.
Okay.
What did you think about the Super Bowl halftime show?
Oh man, come on, man. I mean, it's Kendrick, man. Like it's a wrap. Game over, man. Like just come on, Drake. Just leave it alone. Just act like this never happened, Drake. Kendrick put on a hell of a performance. My thing is this too, Christian. I don't know why some people were like mad talking about he didn't do the classics and all that stuff. You get tickets for his tour that he's getting ready to do. He's gonna cover those classics of the tour. This man had a 12-minute, 13-minute set. Of course he's gonna keep it current. The man just dropped.
Everybody knows what we really wanted to hear.
Exactly. And then plus, when I saw the GNX on the stage, that should already let you know, like, okay, yeah, we're getting GNX jams. Like, we're not going to get Money Trees. We're not going to get stuff from Section 80 and Good Kid, Mad City and To Pimp Butterfly. Like, we're going to get that in the tour. But for tonight, like Isaiah said, we're going to get GNX, and what we all here came here for. Not like us. And he said Drake's name. Come on.
Saying his name was crazy work, bro. Like that was like, I was like, wow, like that didn't even feel real.
I know.
And then when he looks at the camera and smiles, bro, I'm just like, dude, that was not real. Like, bruh. That did not feel real at all, bro.
What you think of it, Christian?
But
what I would say, like, okay, so I mean, I thought it was a really good thing. I kind of expected that he was gonna go at Drake using the Super Bowl like that, but some of the songs and some of the people that showed up, I was not expecting that.
Yeah,
I didn't
Samuel
expect
Jackson
him to play Euphoria.
Me neither.
Wait,
yeah, that was wild too.
Yeah,
I was like, okay, and then having Serena there, and I was like, oh shit, now you really went overboard with that.
Yeah, that's the Compton connection, though. She's from Compton too, so she grew up in Compton, so that's the Compton connection. I get it. But that was dope seeing her. I was like, oh shit, damn, we got, because of course we saw Serena Crip walk when she won the gold medal in tennis back in 2013. So yeah, so see her Crip walking after winning the championship, a gold medal, and then seeing her do that same Crip walk at the Kendrick show was dope. Seeing Samuel Jackson as Uncle Sam was dope as hell too. That was a dope. Yeah, that was a dope meaning he put under there. Like the whole thing was like. Damn, that shit was it was well put together.
Saying it was the worst is crazy too.
Yeah, that's wild. That's wild. This man, I think it's crazy.
I think the reason why a lot of people are saying that is the worst because the people who are not our fan base and that didn't know about the beef didn't understand what was going on.
Yep. And Christian,
so they were like,
"Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead."
No, so they were like, "This don't make no sense" and all that stuff. And I mean, and I get it through them because most of the people that show up to this are, money spenders and all this stuff. They don't have time to get into all that. Right. But it's like, I mean, for me, it's like it was a little bit back and forth. I mean, it's still a good performance, but it's like I didn't expect him to be like 100% at Drake, but it was still a good performance.
Right. Right. No. It's
Prince is still number one for me though, but this is up there.
you said Prince is still number one. Yeah, Prince was.
Yeah,
the shit.
Prince is number one, bro.
But yeah, Prince was a shit.
And then Mike is easy too, bro. I mean, this dude was literally teleporting back and forth.
Man, this
I
man,
mean, yeah, I would say the
this
same
man Mike was just standing for 2 minutes and people was passing out. Like he just stood,
Yeah, like,
he just
bro.
stood up, and then when he finally moved and take his glasses off, and everybody just fainted, bro. Like that shit was crazy. But no, this Kendrick show was good, man. Like the fact that he said I want to do the song, they want to do my hit, but I know they gonna sue. Like, bro, like this is over, Drake. It is over. Like. Don't do no subs.
I mean, that's why he's dropping an R&B album.
And you know what? And that's what's funny is because Kendrick said in Euphoria, I like Drake with the melodies. So like the fact that he about to probably, I'm assuming because Party Next Door is an R&B singer, so he might drop that his whole R&B album that Mike Seatown been begging Drake to do. So that's funny that Drake is gonna really make a melody album after Kendrick told him, I like Drake with the melodies. I don't like Drake when he act tough. So that's hilarious. That's hilarious within itself, bro. That's
So I would say, like, so what song surprised you that he performed? Because obviously Euphoria was wild.
Yeah, Euphoria. That was the surprise because, like I said, I mean, when he did, Peekaboo, when he did TV Off, when he did, like, he was doing the Gen. Now, another thing that surprised me, Christian, was when he did the extended version of that Gen X snippet that you remember, right?
I think they call it Bodies.
Okay, yeah.
It's called Bodies,
so he
but,
did.
dude,
he did a
needs
longer.
to drop
He
that
needs to
song,
drop
bro.
that song. So when he
needs to.
that was definitely a surprise for me, Christian. When he did a longer version of that song, I was like, "Holy shit!" I'm like, and when the beat dropped, I'm thinking he was just gonna cut it off, just like I cut off in the video. He kept rhyming. He kept going. I was like, "Oh man!" So yeah. That and Euphoria was definitely a surprise. Everything else wasn't a surprise. Like I knew that SZA was there, so I know they was going to do Luther because Luther was very, very popular on Gen X, especially with the ladies. And I know he's going to do All the Stars. All the Stars is perfect for that setting, for that stadium setting. All the Stars is perfect. So I knew he was going to do those songs. When I saw SZA there, I ain't know if they're going to do any more, but them songs definitely was going to hit out there in that stadium. But those my two surprises: Euphoria and the way he started off the show. Those are my surprise right there.
Yeah, I think for me, I would say Euphoria as well, but I would say Squabble Up because I didn't really think he was gonna do Squabble Up.
Oh man,
on there.
I
was like,
he did the more bouncier songs from Gen X. The only non-bouncy song he did of Gen X was Luther, but other than that, and that was because SZA was there. That's a SZA song, but other than that, like I said, he did Peekaboo. I'm surprised he didn't do Hey Now Say Now. Like I'm surprised he didn't perform that one. Dope. Yeah, I'm surprised he didn't do Hey Now Say Now. But yeah, TV, like I said, TV Off. I'm glad he closed with TV Off. That was dope the way he closed it with TV Off. That was so fitting. Over? Yes, that was so fitting. That was so fitting.
I mean, yeah, we gotta figure like he was gonna close with TV Off. It was like he was gonna either between that or not. Like one of those two was gonna close it out.
And he closed out with both.
Literally turned their TV off, bro.
Bruh, game over. Yeah, game over.
Yep, game over right there in the stands. I was like, yeah.
He's telling Drake, bro, it's a wrap. You cannot come back from this. Act like this didn't happen, Drake. Go back to doing, make your songs make your chick songs, make your melodies, Drake. You don't want to bark up this tree no more, bro. You saw what happened. You saw what happened.
But did you see a video that was posted about Drake when he was at one of his concerts in Australia? So there was a video posted of him. I think he was either finishing one of his sets or going to start one, but basically he was wearing a hoodie and it had bullet holes in the front.
Oh, I saw that.
And it had bullet holes in the back.
Yeah, I saw that.
With the smoke coming out.
That was corny. Like, come on, Drake. Yeah, like, what are you doing here? Like, stop being extra.
But that's him saying, like, I took some hits, but I'm still
here. Yeah.
I ain't dead yet.
No, we're not saying you was going.
The respect is gone. Bro.
But did you see the look on his face as he was coming down the stand? Like he looked like he was just depressed. Like he keep trying to act like this battle didn't phase him. This shit phased him. This shit phased him. If not like us already messed him up. Hell, Kendrick was talking to his soul and Meet the Grams. Like it was just this battle messed him up, bro. It messed him up. It's crazy.
'Cause, yeah,
It's
one
because
person
he
when
thought he could
they,
do a three-peat, bro.
Yeah,
He thought he
Kendrick
already
Lamar-
lost with Pusha, and then he thought he could
Right.
win
But see, with
with
Pusha,
Kendrick, and bro, you lost twice, bro.
with Pusha, he was able to kind of brush that off because popularity wise, Pusha wasn't on Drake's level, so Drake was just like, okay. And then Jay Prince got into it and got in the middle of it or whatever. So, which I'm glad Kendrick threw a shot at Jay Prince on that Euphoria. So like yeah, he ain't gonna save you. So the fact that I think that now at this point when you're dealing with Kendrick, okay, Drake, you can't brush him off. This ain't Pusha T. This ain't Meek Mill. You can't just dust them off your shoulder or whatever and they go away. Nah, bruh. Kendrick came for you, bruh, and you was
Just
begging.
like you said, at the right time, but the wrong guy.
Yep, bruh. So you kept begging for Kendrick to drop after you dropped your push-ups and TaylorMade, and look what happened. So,
yeah.
What were you gonna
So,
say,
y'all-
Krishna? My bad.
I was gonna say like, yeah, it's just one person they were referencing to that Drake video was like, oh man, he's like Luke Cage, he's bulletproof. I was like, no, brother. If he was Luke Cage and bulletproof, then the smoke would be coming out the front. There wouldn't
Exactly.
be bullet holes in the back and the smoke
Exactly.
coming out the back. Okay, like get your reference correct.
yeah, bruh.
But now that we saw Lil Wayne's commercial in the Super Bowl and we got a estimated date for the Carter 6, any expectations about that?
Nah, I mean, let's not forget. I
Just
mean,
like-
Carter,
just like
Carter
Carter
5 wasn't. Carter 5 kind of came in with. I mean, Carter 5 had a couple of joints on there here and there, but Carter 5 kind of came in with. So I'm expecting this to be the same way. I'm expecting at least walk away with like, okay, this was dope. This song was dope. This song was dope, but I don't think I'm gonna overall love the album. Like just be like, oh my god, this Lil Wayne sounds back. He sound hungry again. I doubt that. I could be wrong. Maybe he might prove me wrong. Maybe he might come out and drop a Carter 1, Carter 2 type of album. Who knows? But expectations based off these last couple of Carters, I'm like, I don't know.
Hella low.
Yeah, hella low.
Expectations are hella low, bro.
Even though he's been when he's doing his features, because he had a run like from 2018 to like 2020. He had a good feature run for a minute. But I don't know. You gotta features is more important. You gotta drop a good body of work. So I want to see what he's gonna do with this Carter 6. But my expectations are pretty low with this one, Christian.
Yeah. I'm pretty much the same way too. I'm hoping he doesn't take a shot at Kendrick right now, but something tells me he will. Maybe one or
He'd
two
lose
songs
too.
he'll hit at Kendrick and it's like, yeah, you
Don't bark up
you're,
that tree,
You're
bro.
gonna be toast.
Don't bark up that tree, Wayne. No, don't do it. Don't do it, Wayne. But yeah,
I might be in the minority, but yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I think Wayne's washed, bro.
you're not in the minority because I mean Wayne is winning off of nostalgia.
Well, some people will be like, they just kind of live off the nostalgia. They'll be like, bro, but mixtape Wayne. I'll be like,
That's what I'm
bro,
saying.
He's not that guy.
You
no
prove
more,
you
bro.
prove you
No,
prove
he's
you
not.
proving my points. You proving my point, Isaiah. I literally just I was like, people are they still going off nostalgia. Wayne, have you been seeing them going to bat for recent Rain? No, they not going to bat for Carter.
Like that
Yeah.
last project he dropped wasn't that good.
And
bro.
what was that other one? The
It really
dedication. What was that? It was like dedication part 6 or the pre. It was like a
Yeah,
mixtape.
it was like a real small project.
Yeah.
Bro, but I was just like, yeah.
That's
bro,
what I'm
like,
saying.
You can keep the Carter
That's
6.
what I'm saying. Like all that dedication mixtape stuff he tried to live like.
Yeah, the fix before the
The
6,
fix before
bro,
the 6.
yeah.
Yup, that one.
Yeah,
that was
you
very
coulda
lackluster.
kept that, bro.
Very lackluster. That's
Like-
what I'm saying. So people keep going to bat for what Wayne used to be. They're not going to bat for Wayne now. I don't see no one saying, okay, listen to Carter 5, Wayne. Da da da. Like, nah. So, like you said, like you just said it, Isaiah, it's the nostalgia. They still keep going off that mixtape run, Lil Wayne. That mixtape run, Lil Wayne is not coming. He's not walking through that door, as what they say in NBA. Like, he's not walking through that door. Sorry.
Yeah, well, what you got right now, and just be happy with it.
Exactly.
That's all you can do.
Exactly. That's all you got for us, Christian?
Yeah, that's all I got for y'all. Granddad's not here, so I'm gonna save this really good one because I'm bringing back a nostalgic, dead end gaming type question. A one gotta
Okay.
go for y'all next week. So
Okay. All
hopefully
right.
Granddad's around. If he's not, then I'll just deal with you and whoever's there.
I'm gonna try to if Granddad let me know he ain't gonna be on, I'm gonna try to get Tyler on, man. I'm still trying. I'm still trying to get her on. Surprise y'all for an episode.
All right. Yep, that is good for me.
Oh, we got Diogen. Okay, let me get Diogen. He came up here. Appreciate you, Christian.
Question.
All right. Peace.
Diogen up in here. All right, Diogen, you up in here.
All right. Hypothetical. What's going on?
Hey, what's up? What's going on with you?
The one and only.
I know the man. Look, the man is up in here. I gotta bow down to the man. What's up, Diogen?
Oh, you don't have to do that.
Come on, Diogen.
Look, hypothetical's happening.
Okay.
Your girl wants to go to Beyonce. You fucked up by not getting tickets. What's your game plan?
What's my game plan for not getting tickets?
Well, you missed out on the drop, and now you got to find tickets for Beyonce for her. What's your game plan?
Knowing that my wife don't mind traveling for concerts, I would definitely look and see what cities that Beyonce is performing in next, and seeing if there's anything that we can drive to, or looking at flights or whatever, and try to get tickets to one of them shows out of town. If it's in Tennessee, or if it's in, and if nearby city, somewhere nearby, I'm saying, I'm gonna try to get tickets for that show, for the closest show.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to do double shifts and probably lay away that hoe. I ain't gonna lie, because that resale is gonna be crazy.
Oh yeah, I saw the people saying it was like 90,000 people in queue, and then some of the tickets were already going for 4K.
That's crazy.
Because I don't know about y'all, but I don't really like sitting down at concerts, bro. I like to be down there. I mean,
you like to be standing on.
I'm still young, bro. But the way some of these crowds are now, bro, I'm like, dude, I'm too old for this, bro.
So do you prefer standing only?
I prefer standing only.
Okay. Yeah.
I can see why people would want to sit down there, especially if it's like a stadium.
Yeah, Isaiah, I'm literally at that point now. Unless it's a smaller venue, it's some small intimate venues here in Atlanta that I might go to some shows to. That's standing only. But yeah, the bigger ones where I know, like if I'm going to like a big theater or something, yeah, I want to sit down. I don't want to be standing up the whole time. I want to have a choice to sit down and stand up, or whatever. Like when I saw me and two of my best friends went and saw Nas at Madison Square Garden a couple years ago. Like, yes, I was able to stand up and sit down when I wanted to, and I like that. Even though I was standing up a lot because I was hyped. But yeah. I when I was ready to sit down, I was ready to sit down. Yeah, having that option was great. That joint was great. But yeah, that's what I would do, Diogen. I would just look up the closest city that she's gonna be in from Atlanta, and go from there. If we missed out on Atlanta. Luckily though, Diogen, my wife is not a huge Beyonce fan like that. She's not like a Sophie. You know what I'm saying? Like Sophie is like, I got to have Beyonce here. Sophie when Beyonce was here for 3 days, Sophie went to 2 of those shows. She went to 2 of those 3 shows.
I remember that episode.
Yeah. Sophie went to 2 of those shows. Because she was here like on a Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Sophie went to the Friday and Sunday show. I was like, bro, you are nuts, Sophie. But my wife is not like that, so thankfully. So I got it kind of good, Diogen.
I did see some clips from Renaissance, and it looked like an LSD dream with the way some of the things she did. So I can see why people would pay for that, because it looks amazing.
Oh, I mean, yeah. Look, I mean, I've never been to a Beyonce show, but I watched her Homecoming on Netflix, and I mean, look, Beyonce puts on the show. I mean, yeah, and I've seen her Super Bowl performances. Beyonce, her performance on at the Netflix on the halftime,
for the Christmas Day game.
Yeah, like Beyonce. One thing, even if people that's like, I'm not even a fan of Beyonce, but I they be in awe when they watch her perform. Like, she's gonna put on the show. So I can't imagine being like live there in person and seeing it. Like, I wouldn't mind going to Beyonce concert personally, because I just know she'll put on. I know I get my money's worth the type of show she put on.
She's easily one of the greatest performers ever right now.
Yeah. Like
ever too.
Yeah. Beyonce put on the damn show. So yeah, I can't imagine how going there live would be. That would be freaking amazing.
That would be. So from what I saw, the best place to probably get tickets if you're willing to travel may be London and Paris still.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because they had tickets for the pit where everyone's like standing closest to the stage, and they still had them up for about £1,000, which is about 1,300 US.
Oh, wow. Okay. That's not bad for you. I mean, that's really not bad. I've seen tickets. I've seen them be higher than that, Diogen. I've seen them tickets be higher than that for that.
But then the US prices, they're absurd.
Yeah. Oh man, not like super absurd. It's crazy. It's crazy.
I live in Texas, so if I were to go to her hometown, if I were to go to Houston, bro, I'm cooked.
Man. Yeah,
that's like probably like 4 or 5K.
Yes, you're done. You're done, Isaiah. You're done.
And then the nosebleed seats are still probably 500.
Yep, the nosebleed seats. Yeah. You probably maybe 300, maybe in the upper 300s. Maybe you might spend. You look up if you can find nosebleeds for like $350. But yeah, like you said, it's gonna be like $500 for the nosebleeds. That's crazy. That is absolutely wild. I mean, the Kendrick tickets have been kind of high. I know because me and my wife was looking at some of them. And yeah, they've been pretty high so far. The Kendrick tickets, the stadium tour.
You seen them live before?
Huh? Yeah, I seen them live. I seen them live during the Good Kid, Mad City, and I seen them live when he released Damn. Was it after Damn, or was it after To Pimp Butterfly? I seen him twice live. So yeah,
I saw him 2021. He pulled up to Vegas and he did hit all of his songs. He did from like Section 80 all the way to Damn. Like he did like an entire thing like front to back.
This was after Damn. This was after Damn came out.
Yeah, this was like literally like that's when he kind of like teased Mr. Morale. So it was like 6 months before.
Okay.
But it was just like, dude, he was doing About Me.
Doing everything.
I was like, bro. Yeah, he did High Power. I was like, ain't no way, bro.
Yeah.
So basically, like the way he was doing the Super Bowl was how he was doing that show. So that's why I really like the Super Bowl. Like that halftime show is like definitely.
It's good,
like,
yeah.
There,
I don't know. People,
saying it's the worst is crazy, bro.
Yeah. Yeah, man, that's crazy. That's all you got for us, Diogen?
That's all I've got. Thanks for answering.
All right, man. Appreciate you, as always.
Appreciate it.
All right. All right, man. Well, great show, Isaiah, man. Thank you again for joining me tonight, for filling in for Granddad. You know what I'm saying?
Sure, anytime. Time flies when you're having fun, bro.
I know, right? Like Granddad
I just checked the time. I was like, damn, it's been 2 hours.
Yeah, I told you we gonna go 2 hours, bro. I already told you. I knew we was gonna go for that long. But yeah, man. As always, man. Thank y'all again, Isaiah. Where can they find you at? I know you said you're not already on Twitter, but the socials and where can they find your music at too, man? Because you be working.
Yeah, really just Instagram and YouTube. But Isaiah Mountain or Explosive or XPLOSV on wherever music's played, wherever you listen to. Gonna start streaming on Twitch. That's Isaiah Mountain as well.
Okay,
I'm gonna start streaming again because I gotta get through this backlog, bro.
Cool.
It's too many games.
Cool. Also too, and also for y'all that don't know, Isaiah Mountain is also one of the judges for the upcoming sample challenge that's going to be happening in March, which I need to get at Sonny because he needs to hurry up and create that flyer for me because he's supposed to create that flyer for me. I need to get on him about that.
Yes, sir. I'm excited
I can start promoting that. Yeah, so yes.
Those are always fun.
Sponsored by Loop Lair, so be sure y'all come through and check out that. That's going to be a great time. You know what I'm saying? Them contestants, the beats. I can't wait to hear what they come up with these samples and these beats, man. It's gonna be fun. So yeah. Isaiah Mountain is the judge along with Koi Kid and Agent 78. So yeah, man. I'm looking forward to it, man. So but yeah, as always, man, thank you guys for listening. Thank you guys for watching. This is another episode in the books. I will see y'all Tuesday for a gaming stream. As always, I'm figuring out what we're gonna play. It can't be Marvel again, but damn, that shit is so much fun. That shit is fun. Playing with the homies is so much fun. So I'll try to figure out what else I'm gonna play on this gaming stream. But yeah, man, for myself, for Isaiah Mountain, that'll do it for episode 227. We'll see y'all when we see y'all. Peace.
Peace.